So welcome back to Maid Mansion, and because this is a demo, I don't want to waste much more time about it, so we'll make only one more video. And I have information to tell you about this game. Off camera, I was looking at the other choices, and let's say this game is a straightforward hentai. If we pick to punish Gokiko, I think her name, Takako. If we choose to punish her, we will see a lot of detail. If we choose her side against Yumiko, we will rape her. I'm not kidding you. We'll grab her by the pussy. That's what we will do. This game is a straightforward horror, which is I think most virtual novel is. Of course, my experience with virtual novel was two very light virtual novel. One of them was Everlasting Summer, which doesn't have anything except maybe one panty scene with Miko, and all the sex scene was deleted. And the other one was Sakura Beach, was the most thing was like maybe grabbing each other. The girls was grabbing each other and kissing each other or something like that, but besides that they're nothing. So this is maybe my first porno virtual novel. So let's begin. Later that evening, we all come together in the kitchen for tea and scone. Takako had ordered Narumi to prepare. To my surprise, everything was actually real good. The tea was black instead of green, but it was surprisingly light flavor and had none of the bitterness that usually come with it. And the scone. Well, I must admit, at first they just looked like some sort of bread, but they taste more like cake, smooth and milky, and thick cream and fruity jewel that come with some was incredible, tasty through very sweet. I hope everything is to you satisfying, master. Absolutely. I don't think I have ever had a cake like that. It's really good. What do you think, Yumiko? Wonderful, so yummy. And Ami was beaming with pride over our prize. In that case, now it's probably an appropriate time for this Narumi introduction yourself. Oh yes, Mr. Takako. With a small and fast footstep, Nanami hurried into the middle of the kitchen and bowed to us. I am Hasigawa Narumi. Pleased to meet you, master. Please call me Narumi. How old are you, Narumi? 18 years, ma'am? Yeah. Narumi? I'm sorry. It will not happen again, Mr. Takako. What's wrong, Takako? Why did you just shout at Narumi? She just called Mr. Yoki man and thought she was the older lady of this house. Now, not need to be so tough on her. I don't mind getting called madam. Oh, I am certain you do not mind getting addressed with an hornification. That does not befit you, Miss Yumiko. Oh shit, she's just so an asshole to Yumiko. I, however, am responsible for personnel of this estate, and as such, I need to hold the maid underneath me to higher stand than that. The maid underneath you? Aside from you and Narumi, are there more maids at this mansion? Not at the moment, young master. Huh? However, this is a rather large mansion, young master, and it will not be inappropriate for you to look into your estate finances and see whatever this household cannot afford another pair of hands or two. I guess I could do that. I would need to see the book first though. Also, you might consider assigning Miss Yumiko some household duty as well. Hey, what? No chance. With all due respect, Miss Yumiko, we all serve the young master to the best of our abilities, and since it is his duty to take care of this household, Yumiko is my secretary, Takako, and I'm not planning to make her another maid. I will need her for other service anyway. You are planning to let her stay at the mansion, though? Yes? Don't worry, Miss Takako. I am going to take care of my own room. I will not bother you or Nanami with cleaning up after me. I wouldn't mind cleaning up after you, young Master Secretary. Ah, sorry, I never introduced myself. Did I, Narumi? Narumi just shook her head. I am Kazama Yumiko. You can call me Miss Kitamura. Yes, Mr. Kitamura. Thank you, Miss Kitamura. Speaking of other rooms, it's been an eternity since I was last here. Maybe you could give us a tour to mention. Since Narumi appears to be eager to serve you, young master, why not give her the pleasure of showing you around? Sure, why not? Will you like to do this, Mr. Narumi? I love to serve you, master. She's very cute and energetic. I like her. Very well, then I will take care of cleaning up the kitchen in the meantime. Please follow me, master and Miss Kitamura. Narumi lead us out of the kitchen and back into this hall. This is the foyer of the mansion. I think you have already seen that when you came in. Ah, yeah, we did. We also know where the living room is, so why don't you show us the rest of the mansion? Yes, as you wish. Blushing slightly, Narumi walked toward one of the other doors. Through here is the dining room. We follow Narumi. The room that opened around us was more than spacious. Wow, this is big enough to host a party for an entire campaign. Yeah, I remember this room. Whatever I was invited here, this where we had dinner. Me at one end and table, my grandfather at the other end. Oh. He said this way he at last couldn't hear me eating messily if he already had to see me. That wasn't a very nice thing to say, I suppose. My grandfather wasn't a nice man. May I get the tower? Yes, of course. This door here leads to the library. Again, we follow Narumi. Whiz. What? Whiz. Impressive. This library houses some books that are over 200 years old. Oh, on what? Actually I don't remember. Oh, don't look at me. I don't know either. My grandfather never allowed me to come in here. Pity. Well, since you will be spending most of your time in the mansion from now on, maybe you can have a closer look on one day. If you don't mind, you? No, not at all. These books mean nothing to me. If you are interested, read them, Yumiko. So, do you want to go on? Sure, Narumi, lead on. Narumi left the library and went back to the fire and then up to the stair for the first time. Narumi guessed her through the door on the right. Through here we have the two master bedrooms. She opened the door and we walk into. Oops. This doesn't look like a bedroom. I'm sorry, this is actually the main bathroom. This isn't where I usually clean up, so I have mixed the room. Please forgive me for... Wow, that's alright, Narumi. It's just mixed up. Nothing bad happened. Relax. Please, master, don't tell Takako. Okay, don't worry. She's never heard of this. And Miss Kitoma, will you? Don't worry, Narumi. There's no way I'm ratting you out to her royal mistress, Takako. My lips are sealed. Oh, she really... We all agree that we hate Takako. Okay, yeah, we all hate her. Yeah, she's such a bitch. Thank you so much. I really need this job. I can't afford to lose it. I'll have you work here. Only a few months. Miss Takako hired me just after the old master was hospitalized for the first time. Wait, did you just say Miss Takako hired you? On the old master order, of course. What have you been doing for that? Nothing much. I finished high school and then had to start working quickly. My family depend on me. What did you do last? I work at supermarket cashier and as a subway assistant and as a waitress in a maid cafe. Huh. What? You had 3 jobs since you left high school, one after the other? No, yeah, I had them all the same time. Oh my gosh, she's a super worker. You, awesome. I had to earn money for my family somehow, didn't I? How much is that estate paying you? It's about as much as what I earn with waitress and the cashier job combined. But I am allowed to live here, so I don't have to pay rent anymore, which make it better than before. Yumika and I exchanged look. Here was someone who was both able to work twice as hard as most other people, and despite it enough to do it. Yep, she was definitely a good hire. Takako had done well to give her the job. So, do you have any further question about the bathroom? That's what, no, please continue. Naomi led us out of the room and to the other side of the staircase. Now, this is the master bedroom. This is where the magic happened. What magic? Well, master give me his magic wand. Let's not talk about that. And he make me do some weird poses? Oh, please. This old man. What he was doing to all these people here. And yes, this was it. Very nice and really suspicious, like everything here. I thought my grandfather lived here alone. Why the double bed? Do you need to ask? I'm afraid I don't know that, master. Maybe the bed came with the mansion when the old master bought it. Hey, I have double bed. Sounds likely it is an old bed. I sit down on it just to test it. Not particularly throw, definitely in good shape. Indeed, master, you can hardly hear the bed cracking from outside the room. Did I say something weird? No, not at all. Why don't you continue the fool? Yes, that's all. Please come with me. Naomi was basically quick to leave the room and hurry along the next destination. Yumiko leaned over to me. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That Naomi has a habit of listening to doors, especially for sound of something cracking inside. You don't mean... And so here we have the main guest room. I didn't finish my sentence and instead followed Naomi into the room of Yumiko. Oh, now this looks fancy. Why is there so much gold everywhere? The old master said that this room had originally been prepared to host royalty. The former emperor family bridged the visit on more than one occasion. So the emperor's cousin may have slept here, or maybe even the empress herself? I'm not knowledgeable about the detail, Mr. Katamura, but it is very well possible. You. Huh? Do you mind if I move in here? I really like this room. Suit yourself, the mansion big enough. Or is anybody else simply living here? No, master, it's just a guest room. Then it is now Yumiko room. Thanks. Mind if I stay here and take a look at everything? Do whatever you wish. How long until we turn with the tower, Naomi? Just one more room. Then I suggest you inspect that room without me. I just have to find out how it is like to lie in bed this size. Have fun. Yumiko threw herself into a sheet. Naomi and I left the room and headed down to the stair again. The last room is you need to see this. The office. The old master office, and probably also yours, if you wish to use it. Well, it looks functional and quite representative. The cupboard here contains all the files on the estate. Miss Takako will be able to show you how it is all organized. No computer, huh? Oh, computer. Thank you for seeing this one. This means this is at last in the 90s. Or maybe it's just modern. But it's very confusing. They talk about the Second World War like it happened yesterday. No, master, no computer. The old master preferred to keep book the old-fashioned way. So it is the 90s because now impossible. It's impossible to do work today without a computer. Even the most hard-headed guy in the world will not allow it. By the way, all this doesn't make any sense. Even if this is like, let's say, the 80s. Okay? Which is, I don't think so. This guy was a general in the army in the war. And the war was in the 40s. So, how many years to the 80s? Like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80, 40 years? And this is mean like he was a general in his 40s or 50s, because that at last he will make 90 years old. Yeah, this game have a lot of plot holes here. If you think about it so much. So, you know what, I wouldn't think. Maybe he was 130 years old or something. Well, can't be too hard if it is just for state. I think I get hang of it enough soon. And if not, I'll just buy a computer. Yes, master. So, does that conclude our tour? Yes, master. Yes, it does. Naomi still stood in the center of the office, looking slightly nervous. Is there anything alright? Well, master, I just wanted to let you know. Master, if you ever need me for any kind of service, just ask me. I will do whatever you wish. Of course, you mean. Whatever it is, master, anything, just ask. I promise I will serve you well. Maybe massage for my shoulder. Or read me story before I sleep. Every time this music play, it's like, yeah, you can't rip her. I see, I understand, Narumi. So, is there anything I can do for you? The devil told me to. Okay. This will give us a lot of video editing work for this video in particular, but, well, there's one thing I don't mind to answer, but at the same time there was the really loud sound of a bell ringing through the house. Gah! What was? That was Miss Takako. I am need to foyer. Please excuse me, master. Naomi quickly bowed and left the room, and I curiously to see what this was about. Follow her. Peeking around the corner, I could see Takako waiting before the entrance door as Narumi rushed toward her. Miss Takako? A visitor approached the mansion. At this time, I will greet them. You can kitchen and prepare another pot of tea, in case it is someone important. Okay, Mr. Takako. Narumi rushed out and was gone. Takako opened the front door. Yes? Oh, hello there. Could I please come in for a minute? I'm afraid the master of this household isn't expecting any more visitors tonight, Mrs. The name Torikata. And you needn't bother your master. I only need to use the phone for a minute. That will not be possible. Mr. Torikata, I have to ask you to come back tomorrow. Look, I'm in a bit pinch. Are you certain you can't help me? Yes, I am quite certain. Good evening, Mr. Well, something you just can't be. Hold the door, Takako. And, Master, Mr. Takako, I'm Takako. How are you? How can I help you? Oh, who are you? Good evening, Mr. Kawajiri. Sorry for bothering you. Listen, my car broke down a few moments ago and I don't seem to have mobile reception up here. Could you please use your phone and call a few people, mechanic and also a customer? I'm supposed to meet in a few minutes so that he could know I won't be able to make a appointment. Of course, that's not a bother at all. Please do come in. Thank you. Therefore, in the living room, Mr. Takako, allow me to show you. Thank you. Takako led Mr. Takako into the living room and came out alone shortly after. Takako, a word. Master, the next time we are having guests, I like to know about it before you close the door into their faces. Master, this was clearly not an important guest. No one I would usually bother you. Well, I do want to be bothered, okay? I understand that my grandfather probably instructed you to keep people off his back, but I'm not like that. I am interested in meeting people. I see. You like people, huh? You don't like me? I see. So, the next time someone at the door, have them take a seat in the living room and tell me unless I am not here. As you wish, master. Good, and now see if our guests need any help. Takako bowed to me and headed to the living room. Okay, I will call bullshit on you. Your name is confusing you. If a stranger come to your house, don't let them in just like that and use your phone, because who knows what they will use the phone for? Maybe something bad. Don't. Justice is unwise. I think I will take Takako's side on this one. Takako bowed to me and headed to the living room. Only in return a second later. Master? Huh? Your guest is no longer in the living room. See, you idiot. What? I rushed back to Takako. She was right. The living room was empty. Where? I quickly walked through the room and into the door on the other side. I expected to lead to the library, and there was no library. Hey, Mr. Kawajiri. What are you doing here? Put down that book. Why do you want that? Because it is in your book, so you admit that this book is yours. How very interesting. What? If I look a closer look at all this volume in here, this was something even more interesting I might find. I don't know what the hell are you talking about, lady, but you are obviously not right in the head. Hey, is that what you think? Yeah, that is what I think, and you should have to leave now. Oh, now that sounds kind and friendly. What if I don't leave? In that case, I call the police. Oh, Mr. Takako Smith. That won't be necessary. And with that, she rushed inside her jacket and bought the badge. Toritaka Miori, Secret Police. You are? And now I suppose it's time for you to answer me a few questions. What? What? This is the end of the demo? Huh. Well, I expect something longer, but okay. So, this was Maid Mansion. Even that I was planned to make it into only 2 episodes, it's like automatically become 2 episodes. Huh. Anyway, what I think about the game. Well, if you watch my Everlasting Summer review playthrough, I was sick of all the inner monologuing. Like, this was like the only bad thing about Everlasting Summer, the inner monologuing. It was very, very long. Sometimes, like, this main character, he won't take his time talking and talking and talking. You, the main character of this game, do monologue, but not that much. He do what is necessary only, so he doesn't talk that much. I prefer the game to be shorter and precise about the story than that, but okay. This is about the good things. Characters, well, I like the characters. The artwork, I will not say it's perfect, but sometimes it's very good. Yumiko look very weird. Takako look very nice, but the spirit was like not clean enough. Naomi, I think Naomi looked very nice. The girl, the third one, the last one, the one with the purple hair, and she like worked with the police, like we find out. She looked nice, but I think the press size is like very, very much. Actually, I think the press size for all the characters of Narumi's was like very huge in weird way. Like, yeah, okay, I like big breasts, but there are limits for how acceptable it is. Like, very, very weird. Like rocket in their chest, not breasts. This is like the balloon syndrome. Like, breast that doesn't look like breast doesn't look like balloons. So it's just bad drawing. But yeah, this is what Ichi is, so I know what I'm getting myself into. Besides that, the story sounds like very simple. An old man died. This is actually the story that I expect when I read the Kickstarter page. Like, yeah, about guy who get into maid. Okay, he was having all the grandfather who was very rich. He died. He get all his maids and mansion. That's exactly what I expect. Or it's like new maid that get into this world of rich man, and he was trying to harass her all the time. And it is exactly that. The story that I escaped was doing that. I will not show you that. I'll not do it. Maybe when the game officially release, I will maybe do this game. Maybe I'm interested more in the classic virtual novels I want to do. But yeah, that maybe have a deal. Besides that, the story was like when it started to get a little bit interesting. Like this woman will talk us about why the secret police is interesting in his old grandfather. Yeah, the story get crazy. From what I understand, they try to added other character if the Kickstarter make more money, which is I think it will. There are like they say there are 10 or 13 ending for the entire game, and there are other things. I love the font, I love the artwork, and when there are something happen, I will say it like if you compare to Everlasting Summer, you're comparing orange to apple. Because Everlasting Summer was focused more into the story of what you call coming of age story about this, or more like not coming of age story, it's like about depression, about how to deal with being adult and going to this moment where he was coming of age story to understand what it means to be alive and stuff like that, and each of the girls like teach him a lesson about life, and then he like, oh yeah, I learned everything thanks to you all. And a Frosty Kiss was like done that right. Here, well, I don't know. It's like a straightforward bore. They put you in this straightforward easy scenario. It's not about the story itself, but maybe it's there will be a lot of story. Of course, there must be story, but I think the focus was the itchy side, not the story side. So this is if this was anime. Everlasting Summer will be something like what that anime about a bunch of kids that oh yeah, this anime that have long title about the flower that we remember name or something, and this will be something straightforward, ecchi, maybe high school DD without the action. That's okay. I'm mumbling now, but you get the idea. This is straightforward, ecchi. Everlasting Summer was a straightforward drama. Sakura Beach was straightforward comedy, romance. This is, I think, less romance and more rapey. Yeah, I know. It's because I will not show you the two scenes that I saw, but it's like that. It's like about he harass, he punish both girls when you can punish them or not, and I think this will change the story a bit. Yeah, I think this will be very nice game if you want to play it alone. And there are like a clean route. I think I'm picking the clean route, but yeah, you can do the thing 100% clean. Like, oh, there are PG-13 route and there are like plus 18 route. So yeah. Anyway, this was Maid Mansion, which is nice game. I prefer my virtual novel clean, focus more on the story because I like stories. Gaming dreamer and story dreamers. Guess what? So, see you with another game. I will start playing Shovel tonight or tomorrow. So, see you then. Goodbye.